Magic leading by 5. Anthony looking it over. Wagner outside. Pacers with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Halliburton. Here's Smith. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. That one drops for him. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
To the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
And the Pacers call time here. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Cole Anthony.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
Halliburton outside. Outside for Murray. Back to Halliburton. Just 3 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Magic leading by 8. Carter looking around. Kicks it out to Banchero. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando with the ball. 8-point game. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Murray. On offense, here are the Pacers. And stolen by Wagner. All alone. And finished off by Wagner.
That's just a case of really good anticipation from Wagner. Allowed him to swipe the ball and get the play started.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Mark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so. And you know, finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And Carter has it in the corner. Banchero left side. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Murray outside. There's the triple. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Inside, Carter. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Smith. Here's Halliburton. Good work defensively by Carter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Down low. And Smith with the stop.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Pass to Howard. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. And he makes that one. And the Magic lead by 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside for Murray. There's a screen by Toppin. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Driving the lane. Offensive rebound. Here's Houston. And a miss there on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Timeout charge to the Pacers. Now coming onto the court, your Pacers high crew. Come on, everyone, get live.
The Magic making a switch here.
Pacers high crew.
Murray with it. Takes it inside. On the wing, Mathurin. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And the game still. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Indiana trailing here. Spins. Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller. With that kind of dribble move, major handles.
First team foul.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
Here's Black. Back to Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Here's the lob to the hoop. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Black grabs the board. Orlando trailing here. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero just attacking the rim. Going up over the defense that time.
To the paint. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
The Pacers pull it in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Making a switch here, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Fires the three, and the Pacers another three.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Driving inside. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Back to Halliburton. Brown outside. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the inside. Duran, no good. Pacers leading by 3. Now, here is Halliburton. Driving in.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Here are the Magic now. For Orlando, moving the ball around. Banchero left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Stepping up in a big moment. Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Here's Halliburton. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lets it go from the wing. And too long on the shot.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
To tie it up. That shot off. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 3-point lead.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Here's Anthony. Driving to the basket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
That was a fearless move by Anthony there, driving directly into the defense.
And the second free throw, good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
Here's Halliburton. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 11 points in the quarter.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Second chance shot. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana leading by 6. Outside, Walker. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 31.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Back to Banchero. 5 on the clock. Over Walker. The Magic again can't hit. And here are the Pacers now. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pacers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Here's Orlando now. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 12. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Ingles in the corner. Pass to Black. Off with the layup. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both.
Every day I'm working, Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling, I be getting money. I dance on a... I'm a stand-up guy, never sit. Told me winners never quit. Since then, I've been a man on a mission. Hey, free the dogs out of... You ain't talking about no racks and I'm missing. Feeling like I'm Master P with no limit. I'm in the... I'm cozy. Hey, phone like her, she nosy. Hey, I don't want a piece, I want the whole thing. Mac pull up with... See me out in public, make up freeze. Now I wanna do it both feet. Know they want me gone, watch them closely. Up like it's no sleep. Woke up. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Woke up. Tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again.
I'm excited about my income. I'm excited about my income. My life is real, it's not a sitcom. My life is real, it's not a sitcom. Recon. I'm a fixture, not a fixture, not a. Call me Charlie Hustle. They call me Charlie Hustle. I'm all about my bubble. I'm all about my bubble. With my knuckle. With my knuckle. If you don't stay up out my huddle. When people ask me what I've been doing, I'm living a dream. Used to serve my wet fresh up off of the. Don't play with the Scorpio, cause I stink. Make you cry, make you look like that Jordan meme. Jordan meme. Woke up.
Tomorrow I'ma do it again. And tomorrow I'ma do it again. And tomorrow I'ma do it again.
Woke up, got straight to it. Running like I'm late to it. Got so much drive, I need brake fluid. Don't do it like the Bay do it. Sheesh, I'ma get the trying. Sheesh, you ain't got a boy, you lying. Sheesh, DB, round in the lab like I'm DD. Me and my pops built this like wood shop. The brakes went out, I wish I could stop. I ain't no mechanic, but I made the hood pop. Came from the bottom, I need. We been on the grind all weekend, deep in flow water, the deep end. We been them corners and let it swing.
Woke up. Tomorrow, and tomorrow I'ma do it. Again.
I'm always flexing. Isaac, mula sa kagswito da bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakitsa da wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. At pag inamaw, storya ra ang galabaw. Isaac, mura kagsikitsa da wa kayangay. Ay palabi. Dagan kay kag arti, wa kay agi. Ay pag pinagrabi, ay pag pinamay. Sa tinud anay, klaro kay kabay. Mananap kami natay. Dato daw siya do, pero kaon dilata. Check in sa McDo, nya gabaw no.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And for the Pistons, we've got another hometown game here in Detroit. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And Jokic gets it to go.
Jokic being assertive now on the inside. He can move anybody around.
Halliburton right side. Here's Smith. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Detroit's ball. Pass to Jokic. Here's Suggs. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Murray, no good. To the paint. And Isaac throws it down.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
Pass to Smith. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered by Thompson. Halliburton, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
To the middle. Murray. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Halliburton outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 8 points. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Jokic. Good work there as it goes.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Takes a step back. And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Pass to Jokic. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Nice shot by Smith.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Jokic with it. He's got 8. Isaac trying to break free. Jokic with the bucket.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. Another shot. The shot. No good. Walker with some nice D. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For three, Murray. Good on the triple.
This is what Jamal Murray does. He hits shots.
Walker with some nice D. Indiana leading by 5. And it's Murray with the jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Jokic draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Walker with it. Isaac picks him up. Down low. From down low. Walker's shot is off. Pistons trailed by 7. Jokic draws the double. Over to the left wing. Pass to Isaac. Now Jokic over Toppin. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing's just a little bit off on that one. You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And they get it. Jokic can't connect from short range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Substitution for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson. Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on
22.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Morris outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Indiana moving it around. Sinks the triple. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Morris outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you could hang in there and stay confident and get a second chance, and with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018.
The kick out to Brown. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Indiana. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Smith. And finished off by Bagley. Here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They're in for three. And the Pacers another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Brown. And here is Toppin. Here's Halliburton. Smith. No good that time. Great D that time from Bagley. Jokic with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Bagley. Jokic draws the double. Jokic a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Smith.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The Pacers making a change here. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Beyond the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 12. Jokic inside. Back to Bagley. Inside. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Pacers leading by 12. To the inside. Pass to Smith. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Smith's got his second basket.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim. Lays it in against heavy pressure.
Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other one.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough. I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Brown outside. Pass to Walker. For three, Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Thompson outside. Back to Jokic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Pass to Brown. From deep. Rebounded by Isaac. Pistons trailed by 18. And Jokic throws it down.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
And Smith with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Down low. Pass to Brown. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pistons have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Well, this rookie Thompson is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And so it's Indiana taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Smith outside, fires the three, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, that's just sweet passing there from Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And the foul goes against Indiana. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The Pistons have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard. And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Walker with a clean look. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
The Pacers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
This is one of those games where we're not seeing him slow down, so we're in for something real special from Jamal Murray.
Thompson for 3. Rebound by Smith.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite level offensive play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. And, Bray, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future. And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
Right side, Mathurin. Pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
13 feet away. Here's Smith. Halliburton right side. Walker, the open look. And that one hits back iron. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Halliburton with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Walker throws it down.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Thompson for the triple.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Murray, no good. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. And it's been ugly.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. And the Pistons with possession. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Murray left side. Outside, Walker. Halliburton for three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Drills it from outside.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Indiana Pacers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And so it's Indiana with it. And here's Brown outside. Jokic grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Toppin pulls it in. Now the Pacers with it. To the middle. Outside for Murray. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the Pistons now. And here's Jokic outside.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Stolen by Thompson. puts up a deep three. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Jokic draws the double. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Porter, bounce pass, unloads from 13. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Indiana Pacers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here are the Pacers now. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Thompson misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Inside. And he lays it straight in. And it's 7 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Count that one from Toppin. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Over to the wing. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Detroit with the ball. Pass to Brown. Misses the 3.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And here's Brown outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
There's the lob to Jackson.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Thompson for three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Brown. Got a hand on it. Brown deciding where to go with it. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Porter outside. Takes a three. It's good from long range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now, here's Suggs. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over.
Too much. Forgiatos on the bench. Too much. Too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much.
Yeah, I told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't no more. Yeah, I ain't full of myself, I'm impactful. I'm in a two-door beam, I'm topping up fuel, would you think that I'm gas for? Drop the top, cause they wanna see me rise and fall. I can see through the eye of the needle. What you mean, keep your eye on the ball, I'm different. She wanted a Birkin, I gave her the Chloe, I'm Tristan. But you can't cheat the game, I wanna be free, but I need them chains.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I throw them in grease. The one out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified. Yeah, too certified. Sitting back watching the numerals rise. Wrist and neck on jewelry heights. Cause I had some game I knew and applied. Just show me the money and skip the advice. They ain't wanna see y'all survive. The fact that I did was the biggest surprise. Back against the ropes, and I still ain't fold. High profile, but the kid lay low. I'm praying for the hood, they bros. She let me, I dealt with envy and I dealt with jealousy. Play with your, don't play with my legacy. I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The one out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified.
Yeah, I'm too certified. London boy in a German ride. AV, I'm in LA tonight. American dream, I'm sleeping tight. It was economy seats on flights. Now it's just business class. Kicking my feet up, thinking my times when man got kicked out my business class. Yeah, if only you knew what I did for the dogs. Only you so many came from a place for the. Had to shoot my shot, and I aim for the stars. and I'm amazed at the stars above.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I win at they make and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The one out the two or the three. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate he got. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified.
It's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. Look, erase your brain, that's what we call it. I play my seed to grow this money tree and rake it loosely. Smile P's and Q's on point like snitches do annoy my pinnacle pivot was pivotal when the traveling man won't end the line. It was my mayday, spring my payday, need that emphasize. Infinite relay, this ain't a speed race, marathon on mine. I'm a guy to find no limit, but they can find. We lift it up and let the cup run it over till we just trying to city. My crime specific, I visualize enterprise, peak my paradigm. Keep focused on seek road, hit a climb, we don't intertwine. Say they each their own, if I own it all, I conquer each. I don't need your throne, I just see the top and take my seat. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. Look, see me make it shake like 808 until we AO. K on cake and commas. Way I raise the stakes, then grilling my pesos. All these snakes got venom out their heads and send them out on their way, oh. K, please, why you diss me, love? If you miss me, then you miss me, it's too risky, love. You ain't 10 toes down, gotta give me 10 feet, love. Keep my windows down so you can see me stunned. I know I got away, coming out your mistake. You can't rush us gray, should've had patience, baby. You miss shots you never take, but you were still breaking lately. Thought when I booked you it was real, but it was fiction crazy. I know. Think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low.
Make it dance to this. Make it dance to this. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. Hey, you came for my dog, so you know we gotta get you. That's the only way to ruler of the dojo. I told Sebby get the LT jersey and I'm leaning like a. Hey, 24, that's the bro, solo. When I pull up to the stoop, 2 or 3 cylinder look alike. 4 or 5, and I'm acting like a ordinary fool. Baby, you it's cool. All she wanna do is listen to Mac. You wanna make money, then put this. Boy, this skin tan like I'm Bo. They got bands moving, walking down south. I'm a song where we at. Ay, party at the border, it's a movie, no outtakes. Hey, girl, salt shake. Yo, it's messy down here, but don't downplay. You know SD, but didn't know about the South Bay. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei, sensei. Now you looking at a 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 sensei. Smooth like I'm Prince too. Ay. Made it out the that I been through. And you came for my dog, so you know we gotta. That's the only way. Betty bye. Young Bruce Lee, I let it fly. This little heart of mine, I'ma let it shine. They be like, where you been, Rossi on the grind? Too crazy, cause I got a lot that's on the line. Hey, you gon' spell it out. Hey, girl, you playing with a Mac, don't you yell it out. All my boys got my back, and we ready now. If I give you all the trust, don't you let me down. Pick it up. Get scary when the boys are on the ring, it's a stallion, splashing metallic. And she wanna slide to the left, slide to the right. Diamond on my neck, dancing in the